And we are live. Wednesday Night with Those Guys and Wednesday Night with Those Guys is sponsored by
Us Guys.
Those Guys.
There we go.
Oh,
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Night with Those Guys. And this is where we talk about everything in the drone world and promote the usage of drones. So if the weather has been nice where you are, please let me know how the weather is where you are. And if you have been able to get out and fly your drones, because we've got a little bit of snow here in the Northeast, and that makes for some great drone footage. So how's the weather where you are? And if you've been able to get out and fly, put it in the chat and let me know how it's been.
I've been shoveling here, so
Shoveling what?
shoveling snow.
Oh,
I'll tell you, heavy wet snow.
You got to specify days. You know,
So
with all the pronouns and everything, you have to specify what you're shoveling.
Oh, okay.
What, snow?
I'm just saying.
What, you're shoveling snow?
Yeah, Steve says it's windy and wet across the pond. Well, there's cold coming next week, Steve. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but whatever weather we have here, Herman, like the weather we're having now, he usually gets roughly about it crosses the pond in a week or so.
Okay.
So when we got all that rain last week, guess what? They're getting it now.
Who?
Looks like John Olson can't fly for TFRs. He must be in Jersey.
No, he's out on the island. He's out on Long Island here in New York, talking about TFRs because you can fly, Gary, but if we're going to show the map later.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about TFRs later, but
yeah.
You know, I really hate this hat. It's a little extra warm, but yeah, we got a few things to talk about tonight, and we're wishing everyone a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to everyone. But we have like we always do every holiday, we got a holiday drop in the shot. So how this is going to work, right? Because you know we always do a drop in the shot with everyone that we. You all right, Gary?
I'm waiting for the shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, see, anyone new that comes into the chat and says Merry Christmas.
Okay, Jim's droning said Merry Christmas.
What?
Okay, Merry Christmas, Jim's droning.
But that was not until I explained the rules.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're pre-gaming. Gary and I are pre-gaming. Go ahead, keep explaining.
So you take a sip, right? Every time, right?
Merry Christmas, Lee.
Not because every time somebody says Merry Christmas, so you can't sit there in the chat and say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and we'll just take a shot. It'll be the first time you come into the stream. So plus there'll be one every, when we have every so on and so forth for every, sponsor break.
Plus we have some cool stuff to give away tonight.
Yeah, too. We have some cool stuff to give away. But I wanted to ask everyone, what is like what's your Christmas tradition? Like some of the things you like to do on Christmas, like with family and everything like that. Like if it is like a special dish, a meal that you like to prepare, like a special dish. Share it in the chat if there's something that you like to I mean, I was
What
talking
about you, Gary?
with Johnny, yeah, and my thing is a prime rib. I like to do a prime rib roast. What about you, Gary?
Well, we're turkeys up here.
Okay, you do turkey.
You like turkey. You like turkey.
Turkey too, but
Turkey and stuffing, and the mashed potatoes and the beans and the veggies and all that good stuff. And
Okay, traditional Christmas.
yeah, traditional Christmas. The same thing I used to do too, but they kind of got tired of the turkey.
Now, cranberries, but they have to be in a can, and you pull the can up, and you have that little cylinder of cranberries, right? Yeah, none of this homemade stuff.
The gelatinous mold of
The gelatinous mold. It has to have little rings around it,
That's how you know where to slice it.
Oh, wait. Merry Christmas there to you too. Jack
Hold
Rabbit.
on. Who said Merry Christmas? Scott said Merry Christmas. So
we had I had the grandkids.
Another one, Logan Carpenter, just said Merry Christmas.
There you go. Okay, Merry Christmas. There we go.
Okay. Jack Rabbit said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This was going, but since we're gonna go with this.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I like to do. And I was, what was it? Johnny had said something, he was doing a rib roast too.
Yes, yeah. Johnny Drone Flyer said he's doing a rib roast as well.
I had my grandkids came down on the weekend, and that was the 21st, right? On Saturday. And they're all pagans, so we had happy solstice.
Okay.
Right. So now the days start getting longer.
Uh-huh.
We're in a good way now. So
okay.
Yeah. Hey Artie, Merry Christmas. Artie says Merry Christmas, guys. So. Okay, I think we're good for now.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a short night.
Oh look! Oh, Kenny from Place It Here wishes you a Merry Christmas.
Okay. See. We got another one. Come on, Herb. Catch up.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a short night.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it'll go by very fast.
Not like that.
Yeah, you're right.
But
go ahead.
You know what I wanted to tell you, Lawrence? And we've been talking about this thing for like about a month now or so. But that Power 1000 is still on sale on Amazon, believe it or not. For $379. $379.
$379. Wow.
Yeah, it's still on sale. So you won't get it before Christmas, but it's still on sale.
That's a good deal.
And it doesn't fit in your stocking, but it's on sale.
So Gary, what's going on, man, in Canada? I mean, other than the cold and the damn snow, what's happening in your world up there?
Well, we don't want to talk politics, and we don't want to talk religion or racism. Mm-hmm. So nothing's going on here.
We could save that for after midnight, like the other streams.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds like everyone in Canada is living a regular life.
Yeah.
We got the same issues going on here too.
Yeah. Well, we're just watching our government collapse, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well. Here's a problem. You guys, your postal service is shut down, isn't it?
No. They just went back to work. They did.
Yes, they did good because we tried to send something for Jim's droning that one, and the post office was like, "Well, you got to send it FedEx or UPS because their post office is on strike." And Herman was like, "The entire post office."
I'm glad you said that, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Because I have this package sitting here for Jim's drone, and the thing is, I don't like to exclude the people from Canada from the giveaways because they come to the stream,
right?
Yeah.
So I say I'll ship to Canada, not just in the United States. I'll ship to Canada. So I rely on the U.S. Postal Service to be able to deal with the Canadian Postal Service to be able to get the packages to you.
Exactly.
So that's why I do that. Hey,
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom came in and said Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Tom.
So, Merry Christmas.
Let's capture online. I'm gonna need a refill.
Now I'm checking this out on the YouTubes there.
So, but yeah, I'm glad you said that though, Gary, because
we're gonna have to slow down on.
We got 21 people watching, and we've only got 11 likes. What's going on?
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
No. So come on.
But
no.
Lawrence, you know what I did want to mention? You know, in the recent weeks, everyone's been talking about it. We even did a stream about it, talking about a few things. But this whole issue with the drones and you know what? Actually, before we even get into it, you know, we have someone in the green room. I'm gonna bring him on because he could act, and some of the topics that we're gonna actually talk about. What happened?
More guests. Okay, come on in.
You know, I see people hanging out, people coming in, and you know, I just, you know, I all I'm saying is that, you know, it's the season. It's that season for, you know, people to come in, you know. So Draymond's been hanging out. I see him in the green room there. And, you know, I'm going to bring him in early because, you know, he was supposed to come in a little bit later. But I'm going to bring him in because some of the stuff we're going to talk about, he might want to talk with us about. Maybe he might want to hang out a little bit longer with us. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Well.
Draymond, my Formula One buddy.
All right. Ferrari all the way.
Oh, Red Bull.
Merry Christmas.
You're not going to catch me. I've been watching since y'all got on here. I'm going to say happy holiday because I don't want y'all face planting yourself on them keyboards.
Listen, when I get done, I'm just hitting the damn X and I'm out of here.
I already brought up the solstice thing. So
it's only we can say it over and over, but it's the first time you come in is
the first time you come into the chat you can say it. After that you can say it 50 times. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't want nobody to get hurt.
No, that was the Christmas dreaming that I was drinking moonshine on the live stream for Christmas.
Yeah.
A few years back.
Yeah, like I remember. We
don't do those things anymore.
Oh, okay.
Dre, they love you. We got 21 likes. There was 10 likes since you came on. So there you go.
All right.
You know what I wanted to say with Dre, when we were talking, right, that, you know, in the recent times, we've been talking about these drones that they've been seeing over these areas in New York, New Jersey area. So now they have they've put up these TFRs all over the New York area to the point where
would you like to see them?
you might as well just put the drone in the closet and go get some roller skates or something else to do or whatever, because it don't look too good for you. And if you expand out, Lawrence, open this up,
yes,
widen out to see what it really looks like.
Yes. This is the northeast coast. This is the state of New York going way up here. It's crazy.
Move the map up, Lawrence, so we can see it.
What do you mean? In more, you mean?
Yeah. Slide. Yeah, slide the map. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yes. This is Manhattan Island. This is Jersey. This Staten Island. Even on the peninsula that I grew up on, they have one out here. And if you look at them, they all say security. Now you're gonna have to click on them, and it does help to know how to read these charts. But these are the places that all are considered a security risk or a type of infrastructure here in southern New York. And I say southern New York because this is Class B airspace here.
And the
And you have
problem with it is if you zoom out, sorry about that, Lonzo, if you zoom out on it, they kind of overlap each other and kind of get close to the point where you can't even really fly anywhere on it. So I don't know.
Yeah. If you look at these spots here, as the way they're doing it here in New York, it's just going to spread like a virus across the country.
I don't know if it's going to spread like a virus across the country.
I think so.
I'm just saying with the recent incidents with all these drones and stuff like that they say is flying over these areas, these sensitive areas, I think that because hobbyists have taken to the sky and to see what's going on up there, and let's face facts. They know where guys fly at. You know what I mean? They know the areas where guys fly at.
True.
So they've tracked these areas and they've seen where guys fly at, and they know where to put the TFRs at. And I think that guys should try to stay away from those areas because temporary flight restriction is a temporary flight restriction. You need to obey to the temporary flight restriction until all of these things come down and whatever is going on goes away. And I think that most of it is just like most people just scared from looking up too much and seeing too many planes, and then your drones, a couple of drones have been flying through, and drones will be drones. But I think that taking to the skies, to the area to see if we can see the drones that they claim out there flying with our own drones.
You see what Tom put? I was reading it. I was trying to keep from chuckling. The Northeast has the highest density of manned aircraft at all times. Also has the highest density of idiots on the ground who don't know how to identify what's up in the sky.
When I was down for your barbecue, I stayed in Carteret, New Jersey, right near Newark's airport. And we had a plane go over the hotel every 90 seconds, day and night.
Yes.
And
that's rush hour. It's usually every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got flight radar open, and I'm identifying all the planes as they go over. But from a distance, they look like they're hovering because they're way the hell out there, right? If you wait long enough, they come right over your head if you're in Carteret. So
right, if you're close by, they'll go right over your head. If you're far away, it looks like it's moving real slow.
Yeah.
And that caused a problem.
It caused a problem in New Jersey.
What's up, Draymond? What's going on, man? How are you?
I just want to add, this is what you call cause and effect. Like you said, when you're identifying all these new TFRs, and they keep saying security this and security that, I believe because of the outcry, specifically from elected officials, now all these entities or agencies who might have been applying for restricted area flying areas have now been granted a temporary status just for the namesake. Like a lot of times, just because you might be a water plant or power grid, something like that, doesn't mean you automatically get granted a restricted airspace. The FAA has to look at it, look at the risk and everything else. But now when you have this large outcry, now everybody gets a free pass to say, well, my little substation here, my little power plant here is a security risk for my area, so we should be granted some kind of protection. But like Herman was saying, the places that we fly, we're being monitored even though we're not being monitored. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
There's always something that says, okay, there's something over there, but it's not a high risk situation, so we're not going to make a big deal about it and go on and watch what we're supposed to be watching. So that's what I'm saying. That like I say, you're already in a high density area. Biggest amount of air traffic in the United States is between New York and Philly. Okay, that's a given. So one thing gets me is that even with all the reports, no one could really determine the altitude level of these so-called drones, man aircraft, whatever. They're just saying, I saw something in the sky with flashing lights. That could be anything between 200 feet and 2,000 feet, far as we know.
Yeah,
because it all looks the same. You know?
Yeah,
Hey, has anybody ever considered that birds aren't real, and maybe they're putting lights on the birds now? You know, we know that birds land on the wires to get their firmware updates and to recharge,
right, and to charge up and to recharge.
Yeah, so maybe they're being equipped with strobes.
Yeah.
There you
Barkley
go.
says Merry Christmas, guys. You got to take a swig.
Oh,
It's possible.
How did you enjoy? Hey, what's up, Mark? How did you enjoy your birthday, Dre?
Oh well, like I said, I had a great. It was Sunday, so it was. Me and the wife went down to Claim Jumpers, had a little birthday dinner there.
Okay.
And stuff. I don't make too much of a hoopla with my family, my birthday, because I just grew up that way because my birthday is so close to Christmas.
Right.
And I almost got to the point I hated my birthday because I would get gifts and you got to put them under the tree and wait for Christmas to open them.
You know what it is with your birthday being in the same month as December, growing up as a kid? If they don't get you nothing for your birthday, they say, oh, I'll give it to you on Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, everyone else gets 2 gifts a year. I always wind up getting one.
Like I said, you get cheaped out on talking about, put it underneath the tree, you open it on Christmas. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't tell y'all that when y'all birthday was in July and May and April and stuff, you know. Just hold on to it to Christmas and you can open it.
Yeah, right.
You know, my cousin was in a situation like that because of the way her birthday felt. Yeah. But you know what, Lawrence? We have to take a break for our sponsor. A couple of dudes that they kind of out there working a little bit, doing the thing. Busy all the time. Yeah.
Those dudes.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
For drone news and tech talk, tune in every Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to Wednesday Night with those guys.
Those guys.
I'd like to be working where they're working now because look like they had on short sleeve shirts. And where I'm at, I'm sitting there with a hoodie on.
You don't like being on the roof in the cold?
Man, stop it. Hey, Kiko the monkey came in and said Merry Christmas, humans. So we got to take a swig.
Who? What? Hold on. What?
I'm keeping track. Trust me, no one's doubling up.
Can a monkey actually say Merry Christmas? No, seriously, I forfeit this one.
You forfeit? No, you can't. Most times, hold on. Corey says, most times when I fly, it's hard for me to see my bird at 200 to 300 feet up. How can someone scared of UFOs identify a plane versus a drone?
Exactly.
Good question.
You're 100% right on that one.
And that's why I say that, people can't tell the altitude difference from, 300 feet to 3,000 feet because you don't know the size of what you're looking at. You have nothing to gauge it against. The sky is big and it makes everything look smaller than what it is. So like you say, like Gary said, if you look at a distance, it looks like them aircraft are just hovering and not moving. But as it gets closer to you and it zips right by you, because it's still doing about 500 knots.
Well, see, I grew up on the peninsula of Far Rockaway in Queens. Any more southern and you're in the Atlantic Ocean. And we grew up always seeing the planes lined up for miles. Now, with the peninsula that I'm on, you're facing Jersey, the side, maybe the northeast side of Jersey. And you see the planes lined up 7, 8 deep. As the lights turn from stars, they get brighter and brighter. Like Gary says, they look like they're just hovering there.
What you have to see is the Belt Parkway in East New York when they're coming into Queens, crossing into Queens from East New York, as they're floating.
Yeah.
Just floating, coming in, starting to make their move into the airport. And and that's what people are seeing.
Big Matt says we forgot to do a drop and a shot when you played that on sponsor there, but
You okay, man?
I'm taking my time tonight. I'm forfeiting this one.
Well, speaking of Big Matt, I've been waiting to see all this Inspire footage people have been shooting since
we're
last
going
year.
out. Hold on, we're going out. Me, Herman, Big Matt, and Ray Hall. We're getting together. We're going out for New Year's Day. So his Inspire footage is inspiring. Trust me.
Okay, because
you know what it is. Big Matt has gigs and gigs, or maybe terabytes of video. He doesn't post this stuff a lot. He doesn't. He does not post a lot.
Shoot some stuff for that.
But I think Big Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you post a video or something from when we were in Long Island City and you had the Inspire? I don't know. He might have. He might not have. But yeah, he can make your Mini 3 look. You wouldn't know if it was a Mavic 3 or a Mini 3. You get done with the footage.
Yeah, you see what he's posting.
He says Inspire 2 footage coming, Dre. Haven't been out in a minute.
Like I said, I've been looking for him, so I know he ain't been out in a minute. So because I've been looking for him ever since last year when he got that there. I'm like, okay, let me keep searching. Let me keep searching.
And Gary's, you're grounded up there with all that damn snow, right?
Well, I don't fly in the winter anyway. We have a rule here where you have to be 30 days without any marijuana. So I take the winter off.
Yeah.
You're taking you're on sabbatical.
I understand what you're saying, but if we actually had that rule here, you know how many guys would not fly, but it kind of exists, but it doesn't exist.
Well, for me, it's about the cold, right? I get my skin gets all cracked and stuff, and I lop that finger off with a table saw, and it just doesn't work in the winter.
Oh, I hear you.
So you use the cannabis kind of creams, to soften your hands, and maybe a gummy to help you sleep or something. A little CBD.
It works.
And the law says you can't fly 30 days. It's like they treat us like airline pilots.
Barkley says, "Are you ever allowed to
let
fly?"
Me ask you a question.
Yes, all summer. All summer.
Thank you, Barkley.
12 hours, and in Canada it's 12 hours bottle to throttle, not 8. So I can't fly before noon.
Okay.
So this sunrise stuff, no, that ain't happening.
And what's the things when nature is nearby?
These rules.
You have to wait for them to pass or something stupid.
No, that's old. That's old. That's pre-2018.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been able to fly over mice for years.
Good. We got 2 minutes before you do a giveaway, right, Herman?
Do we?
Yeah, at 5:30.
Shoot, we can do that now.
Well, that's what's up. We could do a giveaway now.
What I was thinking, right? Here's how we do it. We have a chat here, right?
We have a private chat. Everyone knows how to use it, correct?
Right.
On StreamYard.
Right. So we got where's the private?
Hey, Jim Beauchart.
I'm trying to find it. I'm asking you, and I'm okay. I'm looking at the private chat, right?
Okay, I'm in the private chat.
Right. Now, we have 22 people watching? How many people watching?
22
they
watching.
They claim 23. They claim 23.
23 watching, right?
And 23 likes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do?
22 watching again, see?
Okay.
So, I'm looking at the private chat. I don't see anything. What's the deal?
So because Draymond's the guest here, right? You can pick between one and whatever and come up with a number and put it in the private chat.
And we'll all see it and keep an eye out for it.
And we'll all see that number.
Gotcha. Got it. Now,
so you can go and you can
see it, Gary.
You can
okay.
triple. Oh, okay.
I'm looking in real time.
I see the number. I see the number. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
what are you giving away, first of all?
All right. I'm glad you asked. Because according to everyone in the surveys that we've asked, what are some of the things that you would like to see as a stocking stuffer? And one of the things that came up that I thought was a very good idea was a lens cleaning kit. So I got a lens cleaning kit. It comes with a little bottle of blow air out and stuff.
A little puffer thing to clean your lens.
Brush. It's got a brush. It's got a cloth in here. It's got a little bottle to you can whatever chemicals you want to use to spray water or whatever you want to spray on your lenses or whatever.
Alcohol,
whatever you do. There's a brush in there for you to be able to do everything that you got to.
Invisible. Yeah, there you go.
So it's in here. It's all in here for you. It's all in here, and we're gonna give away 2 of them to whoever picks that number. And then and you can start right now.
Hold on. What between 1 and what, Draymond?
1 and 50.
1 and 50.
1 and 50.
1 and 50.
You can start right now.
You can start right now.
Jerry Bauer said hi, guys, but that doesn't count.
No.
Hi.
Yeah.
Keep going. I have not seen it yet.
But you know what?
In real time.
You know what, Herman? I think we should give away some of Mark Fisher's gear. He's got so much.
Yeah, right. That'll give him an excuse to buy something else. Keep going. I haven't seen the number yet.
Yeah.
Come up with a number between 1 and 50, and you get a lens cleaning kit mailed to you. Now that the post office is working, I guess this applies in Canada too.
Yeah, we're back in business.
United States and Canada.
Keep going. Haven't seen it yet. Between 1 and 50 for a lens cleaning kit. Let's see.
The algorithm loves this, by the way. It's showing comments, engagement like crazy.
That's the whole idea. Yeah. Could you imagine wait, somebody was close.
Oh, wait, yeah, we get
close don't count.
Yeah, close doesn't count. Come on, guys, between 1 and 50.
No, you can't say 1 to 50. That doesn't work.
Please, no, that doesn't count, Ken. That does not work. Oh, so like
give a hint.
That's really close.
Someone's even closer.
Whoa!
Like give a hint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give a hint?
Can I give a hint?
Go for it.
Okay. The hint is this: if you watch my Life at 63 video, it was my high school football jersey number.
Uh-oh.
Good. Nice.
Oh, there's a trivia question.
Nice, Dre.
That's a giveaway.
Good one, Dre. But if they didn't watch the video,
there you go. Now they got if they thinking
it also lets you know how much they pay attention to video.
That's it.
Close again. Just missed. Just outside the line.
So close.
Yeah, you're getting close.
Wow. That was
so get on there and Google Draymond Crawford football, and it'll come up with all of his highlights. He's probably
what is the kicker number?
Oh man!
Close again. Just missed.
Jim Stroning.
Jim's droning. Stop.
Yep.
Right there. Number 28. Jim's droning got it.
Jim's droning.
So Jim's droning. We already have a present. So Jim's droning. We already have. Let me write that down right. We already
Jim's
have
droning got a whole bunch of stuff leaving out of here.
He's got stuff going to him already, but we had to wait for now that the post office is open. I'm gonna write it down for who won this one. I got it. Who's won everything? So that's Jim's droning with camera lens cleaner, right? Jim's droning.
And send it soon so you don't have to pay tariffs.
Camera lens. Yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't political.
That
was economical.
Okay, got it. Jim's droning, congratulations. You get a lens cleaning kit for your drones, cameras, and door. What do you decide to use it for?
There you go.
Rig the Jim way. What's that?
You know what? We got another one.
Okay.
We got another one.
Yes, so someone can get a chance to win that one later on.
No. Right. Let's do it.
Oh, right now?
Now.
Okay, so go back to the chat. Go back to the chat and let Gary pick the next number. All right. It's not over yet.
No.
What are we gonna do?
Pick another number.
Okay, Draymond, come on.
I got to pick another number.
The main host. Draymond, the guest host. Okay.
Yeah, Draymond's guest. Draymond's the guest.
Sort of that thing, Gary. Like if you work for the radio station, you can't apply for the contest.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I'll put this number in.
Gotcha. I see it. I'm going back to the live chat.
Okay, and
come on, we're going to do another one.
It's between what now, Draymond?
Same thing. 1 to 50.
1 to 50.
Number between 1 and 50.
And let's go now.
Okay, start. Go for it. Between 1 and 50, you win a camera lens cleaning kit. You can use it to clean your camera, your drone lens, all of that. Keep going.
Stop
right there. Stop right there.
Whoa,
Ken, place it here. Got it. Damn, he shot that one out the sky.
Yeah.
Hold it. Let me place it here. Place. It was number 3.
Second place goes to Ronnie.
Place it here. And you get a camera kit too. Okay. All right. Ken, you gotta hit up Herman, go to the About Me section. And we already have Jim's droning his address because we're gonna mail him something. But go to the About Me section and send Herman an email, say it's me. Place it here and email him your address so we can get this stuff out. And so unfortunately you won't get it by Christmas.
Yeah, you won't get it by Christmas, but you will get it.
Right. I didn't have a chance to use my little hint for that one. They got it so quick.
What was the hint?
My hint would have been how many points of contact to have balance.
How many points of contact? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
3 points of contact to have balance.
Contact. Yeah.
Like your tripod.
Yeah.
For people like Herman and me, when you're in a 3-point stance, you have balance.
Or when you're climbing a ladder and you're safely having 3 points of contact.
3 points of contact to have balance.
See, I almost put that 3-point stance somewhere, but I'm not. I'm going to behave.
If you're doing a handstand with 2 hands down and you're noggin on the ground, that's pretty. Okay. Very good. So we got 2 winners tonight. What's going on, Herman, in the drone world?
Well, we got a couple of things happening, but I wanted to know. I mean, with Christmas coming up and everything, is anybody expecting anything under the tree? Anything new? Anything? Because this wonderful world of drones that we've seen so many things happen so far since this year. So, but I don't know. What do you know, Lawrence? What do you know? I mean, anybody expecting anything?
Well, I'm not expecting anything special, but I rebuilt this bird for myself, and now it's ELRS ready to go. You remember we did the 14-story building with this one?
Yeah.
Well, you may not. It may look a little different.
But
I did make some changes. They got new motors and some, a few things. Oh
okay.
no! What happened?
What? What? What happened?
What happened?
I don't know. What?
Lost you guys. Yeah, sorry. I put the drone down on the remote and it changed the input because I'm looking on a 50-inch screen TV. So
okay. Lawrence,
I'm like, oh no, we're having a blackout.
Lawrence, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the other side for a second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. So anyway, what's up?
All those shots need all those shots have to get out. That's what the.
Oh well, yeah. You think?
Like I got a 70-year-old bladder that ain't gonna make it 2 hours. I'll tell you that.
Well, listen, that's okay. That's understandable because I tell people I can't ride on mass transit for more than an hour without having to stop and go to the bathroom. You know, I just turned 61 December 9th. So
you're just a kid, just a rookie.
Hey, well, the bladder still works, so I'm not trying to blow it out like a spare tire. You know?
Mine's titanium. It doesn't expand. It's just.
Oh, you got one of the cast iron tanks inside, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. We just wanted to let everyone know in the chat. Happy holidays to you and your family. We appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us. We appreciate you coming on, Gary. We appreciate you, Draymond. We appreciate all of the guests and everyone that has supported us at Those Guys. Herman has been doing this seriously for 3+ years. And I just wanted to say, I was doing it for about a year and a half, 2 years before Herman started.
It wasn't the bladder. It was the door.
It was the door. Oh, I bet you that's a Hess truck. Herman collects the Hess trucks. That looks like a Hess truck box.
It's a Hess truck.
It's a Hess truck, right?
Hess truck.
That's bad. When I can look at the shape of a box and tell you what's in it.
You have hash delivered by a truck?
Wow. Oh man.
Tony says we can hold it for 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
No, that's no.
Oh.
What happened?
It's not hash. Yes, it's like.
Well, anyway, I was just telling everyone, Herman, we appreciate them for supporting the channel and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate that YouTube doesn't recognize Herman's channel as being monetized.
I don't pay YouTube too much attention. I just keep going.
Oh, they still playing watch hour games with him?
Well,
I don't know what the hell happened.
He has the 4,000. He has the hours. He has had everything for years now, and they will not allow him or acknowledge him as being monetized. And I'm like, well, what did you do to someone that worked at YouTube?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because I remember a few years back how he just missed the mark by a few hundred or something like that, and everything.
Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer. He came in and said, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Johnny.
Gotta take a swig,
Hey,
guys.
Johnny, Merry Christmas. Uh-oh.
I guess Johnny had a special guest from the Northwest down in Louisiana today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had right on the tip of my tongue. Angel from Bill Thomas's show was down there.
All right.
Okay.
Paying Johnny and Captain Joe and a few others they had a little mini meet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely, I mentioned earlier, we plan on Herman and I and Big Matt and Ray Hall, we plan on flying on New Year's Day. And
cool.
We used to do it. We used to do it. We used to do it back in the day, but you know, between work and everyone doing different things and family and stuff. So this year we're bringing it back though. You know, while everyone's getting up, and saying, "What are we having for breakfast?" We'll probably be out flying already,
Mm.
You know what,
or
Lawrence?
on our way back. Yeah, Herman.
Since we was here last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen how many videos have come out? There's a lot of talk about the Phantom, Mavic, the 4. This Mavic 4 talk, a lot of videos and speculations on all of the stuff that come out.
Mm-hmm.
Guys doing videos based on the stuff that come out on Twitter. You know,
Yeah.
and me personally, I'm waiting to see what happens with this drone because I've been hearing a lot of talk about this drone, and
You guys still got Twitter?
yeah,
Oh, X.
X. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because you're
He's dating himself.
yeah.
Gary.
You don't have tweets
listen,
anymore.
the thing still says Twitter on. So
Excrement now, not.
Yeah, you guys need help. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff on Twitter talking about some of the stuff that's out there on this thing. But since we was here last, I've seen a lot of stuff. Well, yeah. What? Wait, what the hell is going on here? Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, here we go. What's this? Someone got a bell stuck in their foot? Huh? What's going on, Herman?
I don't know. I see people in the green room hanging out. What?
Yeah, I mentioned his name and he shows up.
No, I was listening the whole time. I had to go get my orange though, or my mandarin. The sumos are back in stock.
Merry Christmas, Bill.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
In the green room hanging out, so I had to bring them in.
Yeah. Oh, and the as far as you all were talking about excrement, check out something called Blue Sky. It's the guy that made Twitter kind of created a new platform, and it's called Blue Sky.
Oh boy.
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky.
Okay.
So it's for drone guys, right? Up in the blue sky.
Hey, I've had like 14 more people watch my show, so maybe.
Is the logo a blue butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll check it out. But we were just about to mention how, we all check out Twitter, X, whatever you want to call excrement, whatever you want to call it. But Igor, however you want to pronounce his name, OC to LV, OC to L, OC to Love, whatever, 55, however you want to call him, and who else?
Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper.
Jasper's getting real popular, but they've been on it, and Igor has been real busy. He came out with a couple of tweets back to back on some hint to a new DJI product coming out because he dropped this.
Yeah.
Can you pause right there?
Yeah.
Just for a second. Immediately when I saw this, I looked and said, "That's a motor." Okay, go ahead.
You saw who? What? You saw
when
what?
I saw this photo, I immediately said, "That's a motor," because I could
the whole
see
drone a couple days ago.
The copper wrapping inside. When you fly FPV, you're used to seeing that.
Right.
But then he went here.
Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you.
And then from there, it was here.
Now, what do you think that is? Looks like a 4/3 sensor to me.
I don't know. I really don't know.
What do you think, Draymond? What do you think, Bill? What do you think, Gary?
Go look at what he put out on December 21st, and you'll notice something very familiar. December 21st, Igor put out something, and he's showing you basically the 4 motors,
Right.
the new camera.
Oh
and the
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah,
setup.
yeah. We
Right.
do have that. We do
Oh no,
have
don't
that.
worry about it. I didn't stop there because he continued to put out posts here.
Right.
What
Yeah.
did you say here,
2
Lawrence?
different VTXs. One of them will be a pro version on the right, and a light version on the left, which it has only one antenna. The pro version on the right will be dual band, thus having dual antennas on it. I'm looking forward to it. My problem is I just converted all my shit to O3. I'm not going nowhere for a while. But this is the light version. That's the light version. And also, I'd like to point out the cameras are different on these. If you look at the photos carefully, you'll see the
one version of it here.
If you look at the different versions of the picture that you had before, the light camera, this one stopped. This one right here is a completely different camera than the pro version. It may be the same size sensor, but for weight and it's, you can obviously tell it's a different camera. If you go to the next one and look at the one hooked up to the 04 to the pro version VTX.
Well, after posting these photos, he continued to post more photos and more stuff going in as far as the whole entire air unit inside of a drone as well, you know.
Right. Just without the frame. Put all the parts
Yes.
down there without the frame.
Right.
Yes, yes. Now, I'd like to point out, I did say if DJI ever went to a carbon fiber frame, I would buy one. Don't get it twisted. This is a 4-inch frame right here. I don't think that's what DJI is going. They're showing you the VTX unit and the motors because there's no flight stack here. There's no flight stack. There's no ESC controllers.
There's no battery.
It's an all-in-one.
Exactly. Maybe if they have a VTX and a flight stack together, the world of FPV is going to shit themselves.
Oh yeah, they're going to go bananas.
They will shit themselves because now you have these all-in-one stacks. We have a separate ESC, like this bird here. You have a separate ESC on the bottom, which the motors are connected to. I have the strap there. It's hard to see. Then you have the second stack, which is the flight controller. Now, if you come out with one unit with the both of those in it,
it's a lot of weight saving.
Yes, a lot of weight and space as well.
Yeah,
a lot of weight and space. Here's it might be better to see this way. The stack right here. If you see the bottom stack right there, you have the top one right there. That unit looked like it was smaller than this.
Merry Christmas, Jody.
But we're only speculating.
I still have to drive to South Seattle and back tonight, so I'm cheers.
Oh, that's the name of the game. Lawrence,
Hey,
just
Jordy,
like you guys are talking about the Mavic 4.
Jody came and said Merry Christmas.
I think we all drank when you were talking. But I'm saying we're getting so many different details of features with this Mavic 4, and I think they're combining everything. Unless they're going to build something that has a little bit of everything on it, are we going with a consumer level Mavic 4 and an enterprise level Mavic 4, or is it going to be an all-in-one?
I'm glad you brought that up because on the 19th, Lawrence's boy OC the LV,
OC the 55, I call him
55. He posts this,
right?
And this has been the talk because a lot of the talk has been that we won't see
an enterprise,
a Mavic 3 and a Mavic 4 enterprise.
Yeah,
we're going to see this,
right? Got that RTK hat,
and that's only because the Matrice 4, the Matrice 4 enterprise that comes in a box. They're trying to sell you the drone in a box package altogether.
We're trying to give you like an option for it.
Yeah, Yeah.
Than each
Yeah.
of the enterprise options at each level in a box, right? So basically that's what they're doing, right?
Okay, so are they going to do the same thing before? Are they going to come out with just a Mavic 4, or are they going to come out with a 4 Pro?
No, they're going to come.
No, it's gonna be
What
a
I
4 Pro and a 4. It's going to be
a 4 Pro, a 4
that.
Sin,
But
a
the
4
enterprise is
Thermal.
going to be in the Matrice series.
Yeah, yeah.
Is what I'm. This is what.
But
I'm,
it looks like a Mavic, though.
It's the one that has the fixed arms.
Pretty much.
The one that has the fixed arms that lands in the box with the belly, all the arms up. Like that's the Matrice 4.
Okay.
That they've that will probably.
But it's not going to be the Matrice 3D.
Yeah. No matter what they do, but getting back to DJI and those motors, and DJI is just missing two components: a frame, which we know they can make, and a flight controller / ESC.
Really?
That's all they're missing. If they get into that part of FPV, sky's the limit, because then they could also put remote ID in their FPV birds. Remember you heard it. It what better way to put remote ID into an FPV bird? All these guys out here, I'm not putting remote ID on my FPV bird. By DJI, they'll have it.
Yeah.
Nothing they make out there doesn't identify itself now after 2024 coming in. So far, think about it.
I know, and I mean, I hear what everybody's saying about all of that about with this enterprise stuff, but they continue to push pictures and push,
this is the 4
Mavic 4 Pro.
That thing looks fat.
It does.
Well, I think the issue is to be able to have a camera that can look up and down without having that
at 90 degrees. At 90
No, it was
degrees.
88. 88 was what they said.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, without a little shelf over the camera. But
that's still great.
But don't crash it.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's no protection at all.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a chance of taking any of the blow. Your whole camera is going right into it.
But we have 360-degree obstacle avoidance now.
Yeah. Okay.
And smart return to home, damn it.
Yes, exactly. You'll even pick up the kids from school.
You know what? Hold on. What they say? We saw this before. April 2020.
April 25.
Okay. Whatever day that they release this in April, if it's released in April, someone will crash it the day after.
Of course, tomorrow morning.
You can wrap it in obstacle avoidance. Someone will crash it.
Herman, tomorrow morning.
Today's cars have so much sensors on it, but yet they're still in the body shop.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And the autonomous taxis have crashed.
But you know the answer to that, though, because other people run red lights. I literally had just got my Grand Cherokee out of the shop and had it less than 24 hours, and bam.
I like that one, Gary. I mean, Bill, other people. Other people.
Yeah.
Other people run.
Listen, all I can say is every Christmas. But Herman, like I do, every Christmas morning, people go out and drones fly away, drones crash.
Yeah.
Drones are no longer drones after that first flight. And this is why I don't fly on Christmas Day.
What, tree ornaments?
Huh?
Tree ornament?
Yeah, it's a tree ornament. You can hang the camera here.
No, seriously. I've seen plenty of tree ornaments.
Yo, it is 1 minute to 6. It's time to give something away, man.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Oh, and speaking, I didn't get a drone for Christmas. I got an X1C.
Okay.
All right.
What is that?
The Bamboo X1C or X1 Carbon.
Oh, okay, a printer.
Yes. Yes.
I got an SD card and another SD card.
Okay. Can always use SD cards.
Bill, I'm giving away SD cards. Right? So I need you to pick a number between what? 1 and how many? And 50?
Mm-hmm.
In the chat.
Put it in the private chat. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So that
1 in 5,000.
so that the people in
Got it.
What it is.
I got it.
So now everyone who is watching can start now.
Boy, they're close already.
Yeah. There's someone who was.
You always say they're close. Man, you're so close.
Well, I mean, everybody's within about 25.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's
true.
very good. Yeah,
There you go.
It's like way over.
There's lots of them that are way over now.
Yeah, they're kind of bouncing. They got really close there for a while, and then they ran away from it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're trying to zero back in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh!
Oh, just missed.
Whoa.
Just missed the target. Someone just did. Missed it like that much.
Yeah, it's about that much.
You know, you only know that if you watch Maxwell Smart Get Smart. If you
Somebody's
remember
written
that.
the 1 digit. I've seen the 1 digit come up.
Yeah, you know,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
somebody was 1 digit off.
Yeah. Yeah.
They danced all around it.
Come
They've been
on,
low and
guys.
high on it.
Everybody could use an SD card. Put it in your camera, your computer, new cell phone. Oh, dodged a bullet.
I keep waiting on somebody to just start doing 1, 2, 3,
Missed
4,
it
5.
by that much. We're getting there. Okay, come on. Hey, Angel, guess a number between 1 and 50 really quick.
We might have to narrow the number down a little.
Oh no, missed it
About to
again.
give them a hint.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're
there's
shaving
ricochet.
it, man. They're giving it the close shave.
There's ricochets around it.
Mm.
Come on.
Wow.
You gotta think of a clever hint, Bill.
Yeah, think of a clever hint.
No idea.
Got it. Stop.
You've
Ronnie.
gotten close
Oh,
on many
wait.
occasions.
Ronnie.
Kenny got
Ronnie,
it
There we
again.
go.
Ronnie.
Here we go.
Ronnie got it first.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ken placed it here. Got it 2
Who
seconds
got it
after.
first, Lawrence?
Ronnie, God bless America.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Write that down, Lawrence. Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie's going to send you an email from your about section of your channel page, and he'll send you his address.
Yeah, send me.
Yes,
send me
yes. Okay, congratulations, Ronnie.
Well, Bill,
you know.
we need Bill. We just so happen we need another number from you.
Okay.
Oh, we're giving away another SD card.
We got
Okay.
another one.
Okay.
And it's already there.
It's already
Okay.
there. Okay,
Okay.
that might.
Okay, guys, you can start
Go for it. Between
Now.
1 and 50.
now. Between 1 and 50.
Yeah, it's always fixed until the guy that says fixed wins.
Wins, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, Ken placed it here, got it within the first 10 seconds.
You know.
Hey, all right.
There's some guys that come up with real
Oh, there's
close
a close
and a
one.
number real quick, but
Yep.
never get.
Come on, we got another SD card to give away. We
There's
have
some,
time to kill.
there's some far away ones. There's another 1 digit of it, but
Yeah.
Try the
I saw
other
it.
direction.
Yeah, another single digit.
There's my
of it.
hint.
Oh, way with it.
Ooh, just missed it like a bug. Just missed it by that much. Oh, missed it again by that much.
oh, there you
Yes, Storm True. Hold it, stop.
Johnny Drone Flyer.
Yeah, Johnny got
Drone
it.
Flyer.
Johnny,
Drone Flyer got
write
it.
that down, Lawrence.
I got it. Congratulations, Johnny Drone Flyer. Drone Flyer. Hold on. I've been drinking a lot of alcohol today.
Sometimes if you need a hint, I could give him the hint in French.
don't. Yeah, yeah, that might have worked too, right?
Le numéro 32.
Okay.
Yeah, now what?
3-2. 3-2.
32.
Now what happens?
Okay. Okay, now what happens? Where do we go from here, Herman?
Oh, but you know, the talk is the talk is the talk is the talk, but the talk has been about the flip, right? And whatever's going on with the DJI flip,
I cringe every time I see that drone.
well, I seen this posted. What we got here? Okay, it's the picture.
The
of the
single flip satin.
It
Okay.
stopped at the trees.
Oh, okay. But then it didn't stop there
You get the fly more kit.
because Jasper jumped all over it with some other stuff about the flip that he posted.
Bless you.
The fly more.
Yeah, he was mentioning some stuff, but
Yeah, it's got the 1/1.3.
mm-hmm.
So that even less reason for me to get it. Well, I was debating on getting it and then maybe holding off on the 4, but I'm like, nope. I'm gonna all my money's going in the basket for the 4 now.
Well, you don't like the 3-axis gimbal?
I'm still wondering how
I thought it was a
supposed to
2.
fold.
I thought it was a 2-axis gimbal. They'd said.
Well, it shows here.
But that if it folds on the prop cover,
Mm-hmm.
to me that seems to be a very fragile point.
Yes, and that's where the
y'all
can't even hear me.
Yeah, I can
Why
hear
not?
you.
Yeah, I hear you.
You got to bring me back in when you get a chance.
You see
I
what I'm
agree
saying?
with you, Draymond.
Yeah, I'm looking at the front. I said that's a very fragile thing. I mean,
Yeah,
you hit those
it
things
is.
in the front, they're like they'll snap right off.
Too many moving parts, easier to break.
I'm not too crazy about it, but we do have confirmed of, I believe, of what's supposedly in the box when you purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks like they found what to do with those N1 controllers.
Convert
The
them.
props. The props look real floaty because the lack of angle on them, but that's only coming from someone who flies FPV. And if you notice, there's not a lot of room. Is this the new Tello? Is this the new
pretty
Spark?
much. Pretty
New
much.
Tello,
Pretty
the new
much, yeah,
Spark?
right.
And that everlasting DJI screwdriver.
Yeah, you know,
It only works for 2 screws, and then it's
and then it's all it's gonna do is strip screws after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we even got like a whole new
Oh,
battery.
the Brooklyn Jimmy came in and said Merry Christmas.
This is
Gotta
gonna
take
kill
a
me.
swig. Merry Christmas, Brooklyn Jimmy.
But from there, we got what? Battery. We got a whole look at the battery from your man.
Right.
There.
It looks like they took the Tello with a Spark and flattened it out some.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Let's talk about specs.
Look like the old Spark battery.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about specs.
3,110 milliamp.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 4-cell battery, but it's a low-end 4-cell battery, 17.6 volt. Yeah.
You don't like it?
But look at the time you're getting from it, 31 minutes.
Yeah, look at that. You'll be up there forever.
DJI is killing it. They're trying to help you lose your drone.
Well, pissing people off while the other guy's only floating around for 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? This drone and in these batteries happen to have this new charger that I happen to like this charger.
Yeah.
I like this charger. What makes this charger so special, Lawrence? What makes it so special?
Well, the fact that you can charge 2 batteries at the same time, unlike
It was an ion battery too.
Right. Most DJI chargers, no matter how many you have hooked up, it only charges 1 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you have the option.
Yeah.
Well,
what they're saying.
Who would take the other option of sequential charging over multiple charging.
Yeah, of course. I mean, come on now.
Well, unless one charges twice as fast, right? Or you're just topping up one of the batteries.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but DJI is not known for giving out a multi-charger that does everything at once. I don't recall them ever doing it. I don't recall them ever doing it. I have a charger that does.
Oh,
hey,
Stevie.
happy holidays,
Stevie. That's not.
He didn't come in and say the. He didn't come in and say the key word, so we don't have to drink this time.
Okay.
That's not.
He didn't say the magic words.
He didn't say the magic words, so we didn't have to drink.
But they've even going down to show you what the props look like.
Say that holiday-related phrase, Stevie. Make him get
He's good. He's already said it. He good.
Okay.
Yeah, these those props you were just showing, Herman, I wanted to point out, don't have much pitch on them. If you look at the one in the lower right-hand corner, that angle is so minute, it looks like the drone would be really floaty. It's designed to do a lot of hovering. I don't think they plan on doing a lot of movement with that. And if you look at your Mavic or whatever you're flying, the pitch is so much steeper for movement.
They're trying to get everyone involved.
I see that. I do see that.
Everyone.
You know, you could even look at the pitch on these props here and see that there's angle.
Everyone involved.
Stevie said the magic words.
Oh, Stevie said Merry Christmas. So
Merry Christmas.
You gotta take a swig. Merry Christmas, Stevie. Okay, someone's happy they're sitting in the lap. That's definitely a lap dog.
What? Lap dog.
Bill had picked up the dog, his dog.
I think you can get some of my Mandarin, don't you?
Oh.
Good evening.
You know what's funny about that, Lawrence?
Yeah.
There is no way, no how Roman would ever sit here for the entire stream.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No way.
He'd get bored too easily.
He would sit where he wants to sit, but he will not sit here on my lap or anywhere here where I put him.
Right. He'd be like, what you doing? Why I gotta stay here and walk away? Like most animals do. We're not that bad, Stevie. Everyone who comes in and says Merry Christmas, we'll take a shot for them. But you can, and only one time.
Only one time.
Yeah, we're not going to sit here
until they get to the point where they forget whether they took a shot or not.
Oh no, we don't do those things
anymore. I don't remember.
We don't do those anymore. You gotta go back a couple of hundred live streams.
You know what's funny about that though, Bill? You're right, but you know, this year I find that DJI dodged a bullet with no ban on DJI this year. Parade.
Well, they're on a clock though.
True.
Can we hold on? Can we live a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Can we live a little bit? But I'm just wondering, we've seen all of the stuff that's going on, but what are we expecting this year? What? A new mini drone? Are we expecting a new mini drone this year?
Well, there's two ways you got to look at it, Herman. If you want to look at it, as you say, can we live a little bit? DJI is going to keep producing like they always have, but the other side of the fence is how many of us in the U.S. will see those drones.
Yeah,
that's the thing, and
that's the kicker right there.
How
many of us will see those drones?
Honestly, I think there will come a time when you do see them. I think they're more. They knowing how we work. I think that we will see those drones, and they can make more money on tariffs than they can on you not seeing those drones.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
Or they can keep them in customs indefinitely.
Yeah.
Well, we know that's the situation now. People are ordering things.
That would be hostage.
Yeah, and that's the game they're playing now. And like I said, all the rest could fall in line after January 20th, and we'll see what else happens.
Could come up with all kinds of new creative kinds of fees to add to your drone while it's sitting in customs too.
Yeah, we might even have a drone attack on the Panama Canal, as far as I know.
Oh no! Oh no! Here we go.
We're going to expand, man. We're going to
guys
expand.
flying down to Panama to fly over the canal.
We're going to take over. Aren't we going to take over like Canada and Panama and what else?
Oh, hey, careful now.
Hey, Mark,
hey, you're on the list, man. You're on the list.
Yeah, this 51st state is going to backfire. We're going to become the 35th province of China. Terrible.
Mark, have a great Christmas, man. Good night. Mark Fisher says good night, everyone.
Hey, good night there, Mark.
Good night, Mark. Merry Christmas. Oh, I said Merry Christmas.
No, count. You already said it before that.
Don't count.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't count.
Nice try, Gary.
It's time for a rule revision.
But until we cross that bridge, Herman, I'll back off a little bit. I'm always one who wants to plan ahead before we get to the bridge. But there's some folks that we'll wait till we have to cross that bridge.
But quick question: do you think you're going to invest in the Mavic 4 on any version, guys? Out there?
No.
Air 3S maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll put it blunt. I just can't afford to take the risk at this point. I have to start looking at the alternatives, even though I know I'm paying a little more money. I have to seriously look at the alternatives.
I understand. And now,
I was just going to say, yeah, and I just said it's not so much that I'm concerned about what's not going to be allowed to sell here. I'm more concerned that when I start dealing with clients and contracts, what are they going to allow to be used here?
Right.
That's the part I got to get concerned about, because, like I say, money creeps out of the federal government to states, to counties, to local agencies and cities and so forth. And if you're doing contract work, a lot of those funds come down that flow.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though it might be something out of Brooklyn, I don't know if you guys divide up a subsection of the city over there as separate little entities itself. If it's federal dollars that get filtered down to the Brooklyn borough, guess what? They can dictate who, what, when, and where is allowed to work on that job.
I got you.
And that's why I say, and that's why I'm saying that I have to look at that part of it also, not just what gets imported into the country, but who's going to be allowed to use what tools on what job.
No, you're right, and that was one of the things that I took into consideration when purchasing the Mavic 3 Enterprise, and at that time it was still the right choice.
Right.
At this point in time now, I still think it's still up in the air, because how is it that these companies that actually fly what we might consider critical infrastructure, like cell towers and stuff like that,
right?
The software calls for these DJI drones. The software is written for these drones.
Already, yeah.
So there's, it works fine for them.
Take a swig again.
They get their deliverables. Who?
Steve said Merry Christmas for the first time.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
I just want to holler really quick. I want to say thank you for having me on and everything, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I got to start doing some stuff with the wife and preparing to go to South Seattle.
Yeah.
All right.
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. Take care. Be safe.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I have to start looking. There's a company out of Texas called Smart Drone. I have to start looking at them. I guess they're a startup. I guess they're doing a we call it a fund me thing.
Yeah.
With their system. I think total cost is like 52,000, but it's a built-in LiDAR mapping camera, all this kind of stuff, all in one, which I could probably get through DJI at half the cost pretty easily, with the same specs, if not even better. But that's what I have to look at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said, go ahead, Lawrence.
No, I said telling Ken. He says I left the chat and came back. Merry Christmas. I said that doesn't count.
So I guess, I mean, even more than ever, I have to really look at the really best option of a drone that can do everything. Because it's going to be too expensive to buy one that does good mapping. I need one that does LiDAR, and I need one that does thermal. I need something that's going to definitely be able to do it all if I'm spending 40, 50, 60 grand on a drone.
Understandable.
It's funny because you had mentioned that on a stream that we had done. We were in the chat where you mentioned that how if it goes the way it looks like it's headed, that some of these enterprise drones would be niche products. Yeah. And you got companies, out there. Like I'm looking at what's that, Free Fly, and a lot of companies out there that are alternatives for DJI, but they kind of like sit in a specific place. Yeah, they're not across the board products. When it fit.
I was thinking, I mean,
the jack of all trades.
Right, the Free Fly, good platform, but you'll spend all your money in the camera.
Right.
You got to switch out the cameras on it and everything, or extra accessories to the main camera. I think I was watching somebody talk about it, and they're talking about, you can get a bullseye thermal to put on the camera here, and then you got to do this over here. And I'm saying, well, how much does each add-on do I got to pay for? Because they're not giving it away.
For each payload,
yeah.
Right.
So, and that's not even talking about the actual lens that goes on the camera. Depending upon what you're flying, you might have to buy 2 or 3 different lenses.
They have that issue with the Inspire 3, the Inspire 2. You buy one base camera they have, but if you want anything with any punch to it, you got to step your game up and get to the X5 or higher, the X7, which come with different lenses and different filters, and the filters alone can cost money.
Well, it all depends on the type of work you're doing. Now, if you're going industrial, like construction and stuff like, you're into like your enterprise editions and your matrices and your and upwards.
And see that for work like that, I would like what we do, progression stuff. Sometimes I would not fly an Inspire. It's just too big.
No, it's not.
In downtown Brooklyn, Raymond, with 15-inch props, in and near, or you have to take off on the sidewalk and things like that, as opposed to a Mavic that people aren't intimidated by. Because when the Inspire takes off, people stop and what the hell is that?
Right. Same thing, my M30T. That's why I tell people I have the Enterprise Advance, and I usually do those thermal jobs with that smaller drone because it gets in, fits in tighter space, especially doing around residential houses. Where you may have trees that are not trimmed on the side of the property, behind the property, might be a neighbor's tree, whatever. But I still got to get in there compared to using that M30T, which I love using, but is more suited when I'm doing solar farms, doing solar on warehouse rooftops, things of that nature, where it has ample room to move. It goes at a greater speed, and like I say, it gives me that it's still a high quality picture that I want to get. So I mean, that's why I say spending that kind of money is always the difference. I paid $7 to $8 grand for the Enterprise Advance. I paid 15 for the M30T. Even those put together, I still haven't bought what these folks are offering.
Right.
At 52. At 52.
But you're talking an all-in-one system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawrence, give me a second real quick.
Yeah, sure. Not a problem.
And that's what I was saying, that even if I went with a M350 with different payloads for it, I would still come almost 20 grand cheaper.
Still have to buy you would still have to buy 2 or 3 cameras at about $5,000 to $6,000 each.
Yeah, because of the base frame of an M350 is only about 10 grand.
Good night, Ronnie. Merry Christmas.
But when you buy the extra payloads and stuff, that's where you start adding it up. And like I say, for about 25 grand to 30 grand, you'll have a complete kit where you can fly anything and have whatever you want, what you need. But I said, these folks are talking about 40, 50,000. And I'm like, dude, this thing better do everything.
Hell, it should have a compartment to microwave shit.
That's what I'm talking about, you know.
You know, for that kind of price. But in the long run, look at how much money you would save as opposed to buying 3 or 4 different drones with 3.
Right. Yeah.
So I could see weighing the pros and cons to what's going on. Gary, what's good, man? Huh?
What's good? It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you just 3D print a cover that goes over your DJI drone that calls it a Pan America or something?
I wish it was just that easy, Gary. I wish.
You know what? We would love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just get a body kit for it.
Jim's Droning set has a question. They've tried that, Jim. Says, why can't they make one drone and sell separate cameras? Some companies have done that. They've done it with the Inspire series. You can buy up to 5 or 6 different lenses for depending on what Inspire series you have.
Right.
Well, they did that with X Dynamics did that.
Yes, X Dynamics did it also.
Yes. And that's why I was happy for them and was rooting for them to say, okay,
we were too.
Works. If this works,
so
you guys,
they had
to take over.
We were too, because Berman had went to one of their demo shows.
Mm-hmm.
If they came out now, they'd be all right.
Yeah. But they had a few bugs.
Their price range wasn't bad, but then where are their parts sourced from? But it doesn't matter, because from what I'm understanding, Blue UAS drones have parts sourced from China anyway.
Well, that's always going to be the problem they're going to run into, no matter who they put on the list, is where you're getting your parts from, who's manufacturing these parts. And like I say, if you're going to crack down, just like we're talking about the 04 unit for DJI, I said, okay, if you guys are going to put the ban on DJI and Autel, where do you think everybody else is getting their parts from?
That's what a lot of people don't understand, Draymond.
And that's why I say here, I hear all these guys getting excited about these new motors from DJI and the 04 Unit 4, and I said, if they start playing them games at the ports with parts, y'all gonna be out here putting rubber bands on them bad boys. That's about it. But wind them up. Wind up 4 props. The rubber band get tight. Let it go.
It may get to that point, Dre. And for that reason, I don't mind FPV. But getting back to DJI, if they came out right now, they're introducing the 04 unit. The unit, now keep in mind, the unit that they show. Can you bring that picture up, Herman, with the drone? The one with the 04 unit and the 4-inch drone with the motors on it, because if you notice, the frame is white. It's a light. The one with the motors and the VTX unit.
I know which one it is to make sure I get the right one.
Yeah.
Yes, this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
This unit looks nothing like the 04 unit.
Why doesn't it?
Why doesn't it? Because the 04 unit has a cooling. Cooling, what do you call that shit? A cooling plate on top, a heat plate, a heat sink
on the other side,
a heat sink on the no, it's on the front.
On the other side.
No. I'm telling you, this is completely different from that 04 unit. Completely different. The 04 unit is thinner.
Okay.
And the fact that it has a little white plug right there, if they're slowly introducing a flight controller / VTX, I'm telling you, I believe that's where they're going to go.
You believe that?
I seriously believe that's where they're going to go.
Okay.
You know, I don't doubt.
See there, stop, right there. That's the unit. That's the unit in itself.
Bottom side of it.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. The bottom plate.
Yeah, and like I say, Lawrence,
I don't doubt
a word. I don't doubt a word you're saying. Just like DJI dropped the hammer down on this power bank thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really saw it coming. They threw it out. They threw it out last year, and everybody it's kind of like, we'll see what's up. And then all of a sudden, they dropped the price on that thing, and they can't keep them in stock now.
Exactly. Herman mentioned earlier they're back down to $379.
Yeah, $379. And like I said, and I already got the backup battery system. I already got mine on order already. Mine should be getting.
It wasn't about selling the Power 1000. It was about
it wasn't the backup.
Yeah.
So I said I got mine on order. It'll be here January, I think 12th and 16th. We'll be dropping it to California.
Hey,
I don't need this. I need this desk right here. I got solar panel for the Power 1000 and a solar panel for my
Merry Christmas.
My Blue Eddy also. So like I said,
you get enough of them, you can hook up the house to it and just run.
Oh yeah, but my whole thing is DJI gives us we always tease about like a drug dealer. It gives a little sample or something, and then once they see we get hooked, we all go 100 miles per hour trying to get it. You know, and I can say it would not surprise me if they come in and just throw the gauntlet down like they have on every other category of drones and everything else. They tell everybody what other companies you guys use, VTX, and who else you guys use and stuff, and say, you know what? Here I go. I got a full house.
One spot shopping. You can get camera drones or FPV, and right now they're about to introduce 2 new VTX systems. The Pro system will probably shoot 4K at 120.
You think so?
Okay, I'm expecting that. They did say that it does that. In fact,
it will.
I remember right, it'll shoot 4K at 1. Now the light version may go 4K 60. But I guarantee you that light version will sell crazy, because if the 03 unit is $180 now, that means this 04 unit has to come in at about 200, 210. You know, they never round it off. So I'd say 200, 210. That would mean the light unit would have to come in maybe a half of that.
Okay.
Just off the top of my head, and that's total speculation. But I'm expecting that light unit to be at least $110, $120.
Well, like I said before, I wouldn't doubt it, because they have to come at 4K 60 and above.
At a minimum.
That knocks GoPro out of the game. Because everybody usually attaches a GoPro on top.
Look right here. Look right here. This one's built specifically for a GoPro.
So like I said, if your built-in camera that's on your rig there below the GoPro, if that's already shooting 4K 60, capable of going 4K 120, you don't need to put a GoPro on there anymore.
We got it right here, 4K 60. Yeah,
there you go. See what I'm saying? So they're like I say, strategizing to dominate the market. Like you say, one-stop shop from everything from getting a gimbal for your camera, gimbal for your phone, drones or whatever level you flying at, from beginner to expert, and like I say, power banks, everything else is like they just gonna. In other words, they're gonna be like, you can't ignore me.
They're gonna be the Amazon of drones. They will be the Amazon of drones.
Right. And like I said, you can play games with political games about shipments and imports and everything else, tariffs, but you will not be able to afford to ignore me.
We missed the giveaway, Herman, by 4 minutes.
Oh no.
Okay. Hey, gentlemen, I gotta go. Get ready to go discount the family. But I appreciate the offer. Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and happy Boxing Day to Gary in about 48 hours and stuff. So you guys have a great time. And if I don't see you sooner, I will see you all on the 29th at the last call.
Okay. Thanks,
All right.
Trey. We appreciate you, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, later.
See you. Thank you. Merry
night.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, well, we
do
got
have to do real quick before anything is we do have to get in this. For those of you who are Part 107 and you're looking to scale your operations and you're tired of doing all of the paperwork, having to schedule appointments, doing all of the tedious stuff, and still having to go out and do all of the work, and you just want to get out and fly, Dronadare. Dronadare is for you. If you're looking for a place where you can build your own website, show off your work, record keeping, book appointments, one stop, Dronadare is for you. Check it out. There's a link in the description. Dronadare.
okay.
We're back.
All right.
We're back.
So yeah, man. It's been a long push.
Let's see. Let's do a quick poll. How many people in the chat own the Neo right now? I know Jim's droning does.
The Neo?
Yes, the DJI Neo. And the reason I'm
I'm
asking
quite sure somebody's expecting one for Christmas.
Or are you expecting a Neo for Christmas? Jerry Bauer says Jim's droning has. Okay, well, we might have something you guys may be interested in.
Well, come on, Gary. Let's pick a number. Come on, Gary. We got two of them to give away. We got two of them.
Yes. They're actually bumper guards for the Neo.
You go right on that prop guard. They go right on the, like a bumper guard, actually. Go right on your prop guard on your Neo.
Yeah.
We got a red one and a black one.
Okay, so since Jerry Bauer and Jim's droning seem to be the only two to have one, we're going to make it fair and just make the contest for them.
Okay.
No, we can't just make it for them because
I tried, guys. I tried. I did try.
That'll be like just
I tried. It would be like just giving away. That's why I asked how many people in the chat had a Neo already. But is someone expecting one for Christmas? Because then we'd have to make it available for everyone else.
Hold on. You asked the question. Is someone expecting one for Christmas?
Yeah.
Anyone expecting one for Christmas?
Yeah. If anyone's expecting one for Christmas, that would eliminate Jerry Bauer.
If you won the prize, would you buy a Neo?
Yeah, that's a good one, Gary.
Yeah,
right. Because we can do from one to whatever and see who can actually win it.
Right. It's up to you guys. I don't know how you want to do it. Let's let them figure it out. Give it to Jerry and Jim. Phantom Flight. Scott says give it to Jerry and Jim.
Just decided.
What happened?
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Here's a hint.
Pick a number between 1 and 3. See, Jody got it. Jody beat him out. See. And Scott puts 3. We tried. I tried. How are we going to do this? I see Gary put a number in the chat.
But it was a big number.
Yeah. He put a number in the chat. So we're going to have to do it the legitimate way. And
wait a minute. Nobody guessed it.
But nobody's going to guess it because we only got 2 people who are going to guess.
We only got 2 people that are going to guess for it, right?
Okay.
So what do I say? It's a number between something and something.
Well, if you only got 2 people who's going to guess for it, if that's what you're going to do, who? Wait a minute.
Jerry Bauer and Jim's droning. They both have They both had Avatas. They both have Neos.
Hold on. Let's stop the craziness. And what time is it? What is it? It's
6:39.
6:39, right? It's 6:39, right? Let's do this. You said 2 people in the chat said they had Avadas.
Yes,
right?
they have Neos. They have
Neos.
Neos. Yes.
And no one was expecting one for Christmas.
Correct.
Right. Who were those 2 people?
Jerry Bauer and Jim's Droning.
Oh, Jim, I got
Jim's Droning's gonna need a freaking shopping cart.
Suitcase. Write down their names. Write down their names. Send me your information. They're coming to you.
Okay, there you go, Jerry Bauer.
Done deal.
There you go. Contest is over.
The only other thing is in the chat, both of you guys, red or black? Or do you leave it up to me?
Yeah, there's one in red and one in black. Or do you even care? Who wants red? Who wants black?
Or is that my choice?
Jerry said red.
Jerry said red. Got a winner.
Right.
Jerry's got
Jim
red.
said red, but he was later.
Red Neo. Okay, and you get the black Neo guards, prop guards. And okay, that Jim goes, okay, black. Well, that actually turned out pretty good then. That's cool. If there were more people, I'm going to be honest, if there were more people, you guys might have been asked out, but congratulations to Jim.
Pile up stuff that you don't need.
Okay, now for Jerry Bauer and whomever else who had won tonight, we have Jim's Droning, who won 2 prizes tonight: the lens cleaning kit and the black prop guards, prop protectors. Bumpers, the black Neo bumpers. Place It Here Ken also won a lens cleaning kit. Ronnie, God Bless America, won. What did he win? I didn't write down what they won.
Who?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Johnny Drone Flyer and Ronnie.
And Jerry can't
find the SD cards. SD cards. Okay, I got it now. SD cards. Next to them, Ronnie and Johnny Drone Flyer. And Jerry Bauer gets the red bumper guards.
But Jerry can't find your email.
There's Jim's Droning just put Herman's email in the chat there.
Okay.
Here's how you find my email when you go to the channel, right? The way DJI does things now, I couldn't even find it. So
okay, so I won the Mavic 3, Johnny Drone Flyer.
So if you go up to where it says more underneath, where I guess was it the channel name, it brings up all the information on the channel.
Well, Jim's Droning's been blasting your email, so.
And then it says show email address, and you click that, and then you have to figure out what pictures have traffic lights, and you have to enter your grandmother's maiden name and
all of
right.
That.
You just have to prove you're human.
They ask
so
you to do
congratulations to everybody who won gifts tonight. Merry Christmas to you and all.
On what channel, Jack Rabbit? Scott, what channel was that you won that on?
Johnny Dronefly said he won the Mavic 3, and Jack Scott says he won. I won 604 pros and lights.
Wow. I need to go over there.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah.
You know what, Lawrence? Since Scott got what? Scott got the world's record for winning a drone that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what you got there?
That's Lulu.
Hey, Lulu, what's going on? Lulu. Hey, Lulu.
Oh,
Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu. Yeah. And then he'd walk past the refrigerator and get a sandwich and go back. Yes.
Go get Ozzy.
I don't think anybody else remembered that.
Merry Christmas, Jim's Droning. So you'll be getting a few things from us now that the Postal Service is working. And we just wanted to let you know we did not forget about you. He had won the landing gear or something for the mini or something also. And
Come here. Come on. Say hi.
Yeah, I had a box here from a little while ago. It's over there. Yeah, it's across the room. Yeah, with some stuff that was supposed to go out to him before. I went to the post office and they, we can't ship the can. I was like, why not? They're on strike.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just send it to them. They're not on strike.
I just wanted to let everyone know,
So
Jim's
open
Droning
that box up and give them a new box.
Yeah, Jim's Droning sent me his X3 Insta360 camera, and I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I let him know, but I just wanted to let you know I'm working on a 360 video based on New York City subway system. So I'm still collecting footage, and I'm going up and down escalators, and trains are going by and all that stuff. Soon come. Yeah.
When you say 360, right? Do you got like the gum underneath the bench in those shots?
But that's a great idea.
No, it's not.
No, I don't want to see what's under New York City benches. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Never mind. I changed that back. But the concept of the video is I travel on public transportation. So I've been getting on trains and as I'm traveling, I'm pulling out the 360. And if there's not a lot of people, without intimidating them, I'm actually using it and getting footage, and it's coming out good. I'm collecting footage, and I'll be working on a 360 video very shortly. I just need a little bit more footage, going up and down the stairs, showing people while they're commuting. Things like that, the trains coming into the station, pulling out.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Now, back to one of these stories here.
Well, what I wanted to say to you that Sky Elements drone show has set a Guinness World Record for the longest animation performed by drones. 2,500 drones, believe it or not, Lawrence. And yes, Poppy is back. The penguin is back.
World of ice and magic, where penguins hold the power to create the wonders of winter, shaping snowflakes, crafting snow clouds, and spreading the magic of the season. Each penguin, when they come of age, is entrusted with a magic wand to help carry out their important work. But not every penguin has a wand yet. The adult penguins gathered, wands held high, as they practiced their magic, creating soft flurries that twinkled in the sunlight. Poppy waddled close, eyes wide with awe. She hopped with excitement as her older siblings showed off their spells.
Careful, Poppy. You might get caught in the snowstorm.
The others laughed. It wasn't the first time they'd teased her.
You'll never figure out how to use a wand anyway.
Poppy didn't argue. Deep down, she wondered if they were right. But far from the cheerful colony, in the frozen wilderness, something was stirring. Piece by piece, it began to take shape. A crooked smile, jagged arm, and glowing eyes. This was Freezy the snowman, a figure born from bitterness and neglect. Freezy wasn't like other snowmen. Long ago, he was built by clever hands during a cold winter's day. But when spring came, he melted away, his spirit rising into the clouds, waiting for the chill of winter to return. Each year.
Well, now, what they did there was they broadcast that on an FM radio station.
Yes.
So that people could, just like at the drive-in, right? Now they don't put the speaker up. They give you a frequency to tune into.
Right. And I thought it was an ingenious idea, but the thing is, we've been following Poppy from last year. And Poppy the penguin is back saving Christmas who happened to help Santa Claus by taking on Freezy, this snow.
Right, that was last year's story.
Who happened to has a heart of made out of stone and hates Christmas and hates everything to do with Christmas. So Poppy comes in and saves Christmas by helping him take back the toys that he stole and helping Santa Claus save Christmas.
But they did it, and it was also a Guinness record for drones, and one of the
2,500
drone shows. Yeah, well, the time that it took, they actually
because it's an animation.
Right,
it's an animation. The whole thing tells a story, and it has this whole thing that we actually were hearing a portion of it. And
right. If you were tuned in,
check out the link that Lawrence posted, and you can check out the whole thing.
Yeah, if you were tuned in and to that FM channel, you could get it. And for those of you who don't have FM radios, there are FM apps that you can download for these particular drone shows. I'm finding out. So it's basically just an FM tuner. It uses your cell phone antenna, and they tell you to tune to this frequency.
Right.
You know, so you get to hear the actual drone show and story in real time, like we were just watching it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently they had to fly it in 3 shifts too, eh? Like they
from what I understand, they did have to piece everything together due to battery life and stuff like that. And what we saw was everything compressed together into one. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you got the link actually does show you the whole spiel about the making of the video and what it took to do so, and the fact that it was a world record, and it shows the whole video in its entirety and the whole award ceremony afterwards. But it's a nice video to watch. It's a good video to check out.
Oh, so you're looking at Scott where he said, what is FM?
Frequency modulation. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
As opposed to amplitude modulation.
See, we would know these things because we come from an era where FM and AM radio was quite popular. And if you didn't have records, that's what you listened to.
Right. And you would wait for the song that you wanted, and you'd hit the record button on your little cassette deck and make your own.
You're talking about the cassette deck mixtapes.
Yeah.
Gary mixtapes. I know you got some mixtapes in the house somewhere, Gary.
Oh yeah.
I made a radio when I was a young boy. It actually worked too, Scott says. Let's see. You know about that frequency modulation and amplitude. That was good because I
pick up many stations.
Oh yeah. Do you remember crystal radios?
Yes.
Right? They didn't.
Yes.
They didn't. There was no wires. There was no battery. You know, you just put the headphones in, and you had a little tuner thing that you pull out. Mine was a little rocket ship,
and it sounded like it came out of a tuna can or something. The sound, it sounded all metallic-y. Yeah, I remember. I do remember those.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to bring up, Lawrence.
Yeah.
The Jetson ONE.
Okay.
So
what about the Jetson ONE?
Apparently, the Jetson ONE is influencing drone racing with humans inside of the drone. That wouldn't be a drone. It wouldn't be a drone, would it? That would be just you being in the vehicle itself, right?
You mean like this? I would try this one only because it looks like if you crashed, you would just roll over till it stopped rolling.
Until you really got good at it, right?
It's got a roll cage. You know, those broken props. Those broken props are going to come spinning right through your head, right?
You know what the only problem with this is, Lawrence? See how he's flying here?
Yeah.
He's flying here like it's me or you flying.
Right.
After a couple of days, right?
Yep.
But once these guys who are professional pilots get to going and that thing is moving, a wipeout's a wipeout.
Oh yeah. I could see
it's
that.
not going to be just a regular boom. hit the reset
Oh
button.
yeah,
There's gonna be a heavy tumble.
we're talking heavy tumble, lipo fires, everything.
You might eat a lot of that grass. Break an arm on the drone or something.
And when that thing crashes, where are those propellers going to break off and go to?
Exactly.
In the grass.
Yeah, right through here.
In the grass.
Yeah, but it's listen. I would like to try this one particularly.
What, going around?
I wouldn't see how high he is on the ground. I probably wouldn't go any higher than that though.
Right, but you're talking about racing, so it's going to be a little bit more than you going around that one cone.
Oh yeah, and a lot faster, I'm assuming too.
Right, because once the professionals get good at it
and start tweaking it, you're right.
We can all run the 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
how fast?
He's shooting gaps too.
Yeah. But this is the CEO, and as from what I understand, they will not let anyone else test drive it yet because they don't want to give up certain specifications of the bird, how the cockpit looks. They're only building them to order.
Well, the Jetson
like
ONE
a
has been around
Bugatti
for a while now, right? We've spoken on this thing for a few years now, going back.
I agree, Jim. They do need prop guards.
Yeah, prop guards.
Or at least some kind of metal net meshing or something that can keep them props from decapitating you when they hit the dirt.
Lawrence, how it go? Prop guards. It needs prop guards. Prop guards. It needs a little bit more than prop guards.
Yeah, for real, definitely.
Either that or a cage around the.
That's what around the cap, right? Exactly. You know,
a nice little fiberglass joint, right?
Anything to deflect that carbon fiber props,
right, from shooting in there.
Yeah,
smacking you in the face, or
because what we have not seen are the test crash of that damn thing. We shall find out. It's almost that time, guys.
They don't show that part.
Of course not.
So that time, what are we going to do?
You got one arm stuck in the ground, right? And you hung up like this all night because you was out there by yourself.
Yeah, and your cell phone dropped on the ground right in front of you and you can't reach it. And do you see people calling you, but you can't answer it?
That's why I got the Bluetooth. Well, my luck, it'll be like.
But from what I understand, the controls of the
the battery's dead.
Oh yeah, right. But from what I understand about that Jetson ONE, before we get out of here, it's more based on helicopter controls. The helicopter control has a yoke stick in the middle, and the throttle, or should I say the lift, is on the left panel. So as you lift your left arm up, it goes up and down, and you use the yoke stick for yawing and rolling and pitch and roll like that.
I got you. So basically what you're saying is the Canadians and the Europeans will be able to fly, but the Americans will be fucked up.
There you go.
What that?
There you go. Yes, there you go. But anyway, it's that time. We can get out of here 2 minutes too.
Okay, it's 2 minutes.
It's Christmas Eve. So what else? Is someone else coming on?
When the show ends, what are we gonna do?
When the show ends, what are we gonna do? Yeah. I'm gonna go make dinner.
Well, I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm gonna continue to my shot and a drop.
Well, I finished my shot and a drop, but
okay. So I'm gonna continue doing that until I
finished, and I had to go for a refill because Jackson RC Aviation came in. Marcel, off access.
Marcel, how are you, bro?
He said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Marcel.
10 minutes ago.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
But is there anything you guys want to say before we get out of here? I know it's been a wonderful year, so.
Well, I think with the season upon us, We should all try and be kind to one another.
Wait a minute.
Kindness
Wait
is
a
free.
minute.
Give it freely. What?
Wait a minute. Before we leave, we still got 2 strobes to give away.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Gary, let's give away 2 strobes.
Okay, well, let's use the number I already put in the chat.
Okay, we could do that.
Well, what's the number you already put in the chat? Okay.
Okay, if you need strobes for your drone,
I got a strobe here for anybody who's interested. Put that number
go back to the page where
between what is that, Gary? Between 1 and what?
Between 1 and 50.
1 and 50?
1 and 50. Okay, there you go, guys. In the chat, started between
Johnny Drone Flyer won it.
Johnny Drone Flyer.
Drone Flyer. Okay.
Johnny Drone Flyer strobe.
That was rigged. How did he rig that? Marcel was second.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Hey, we got one more. Come on again.
Gary, give me another number.
You want a new number?
Yeah, you won two gifts tonight, Johnny Drone Flyer. SD card and a drone strobe. Okay, give us another number, Gary. Gary gave us another number. Here, we're going to make this one quick, between 1 and 30. The number between 1 and 30. You guys go for it.
Leon Draisaitl. So it's a hockey fan question.
Oh boy, here we go.
Stop.
Kenny won it.
Here, got it.
Kenny won it.
Got it. Place it here.
He's an Edmonton Oilers fan.
There we go.
Okay.
See, so it's rigged, huh? So we got winners here now.
Yes. We gave away a few gifts here. Okay.
So we got 8 winners, right?
Jim's droning got 2 gifts. Ken, place it here. 1, 2. Ronnie and Johnny. Ronnie won an SD card by itself. Johnny Drone Flyer won 2 prizes, a strobe and an SD card. And Jerry Bauer won the prop guard bumpers for the Neo.
Keep that list, Lawrence. I'll be sending.
I have it right. I have everything right here.
We're good to go. With some bonus gifts and some prizes for you guys. Don't worry about it. It's coming to you straight.
The number.
You won't get it Christmas, but you'll get it after.
The number was 29.
Next year, if you feel like it.
Le numéro 29.
The number was 29. Drone Days. Sorry, Drone Days. We didn't have you down as a winner. He said, "What did I win? I forget."
You won 2 hours of fabulous entertainment.
You won that Mavic 4 that's coming out.
What happened?
Joe Fortaleo. Joe Fortaleo just wished us a Merry Christmas.
Oh, Joe Fortaleo, Merry Christmas.
Merry
I
Christmas,
can't take
Joe.
a shot.
I'm empty.
So am I.
Well, who asked what now, you said?
No, Scott was saying, what were the numbers? The numbers were 33 and 29.
No, somebody you said asked, what did I win?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm done.
No, I thought you said somebody asked, what did I win? What? I'm sorry. Maybe I.
It was.
All right, it's 7:03, guys. I got to get out of here. I'm hungry.
Drone Days asked, what did I win? I forget. And
I
said you won 2 hours of fabulous entertainment.
Drone Days.
And it got 35 likes. 35 people liked it.
That's what's up.
No, but here's the deal, Drone Days. Hit me up, send me your email address. I'll send you some lipo batteries or some lipo bags.
Oh shoot, that's right, Herman.
Hit me up, I'll send you some lipo bags.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go, Drone Days. There you go.
36 likes, says Joe.
Hit up Herman, and he'll send you some lipo bags. You can get his email in the About You section. Guys, it's been nice. Merry Christmas to everyone. Peace and blessings to everyone. Enjoy your Christmas tomorrow. And with that, be safe, fly safer. Gary, you got anything you want to say?
Enjoy your time with family if you got them. And be kind.
Okay.
There you go.
I like
there you go, Drone Days.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. We appreciate you all for coming and spending this time and coming and hanging out with us. It's been a rough year, but we've made it. Next year, we look forward to having a new year, and we hope to be able to continue to fly and have the camaraderie that we have amongst the community. Hope for better days. We can all get together and fly, not only at the South Florida Drone Meetup, but at other meetups as well. How they say it at the old Raccoon Lodge. Woo! Merry Christmas. And hopefully it's a better year for drones in America. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from those guys.
Happy New Year. Thanks so much, guys.
We appreciate you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.